In the world of mythology, we start our journey in Yggdrasil, and we have a familiar face among the gods, which is Baldur. As he lays in his sleep, something seems to be troubling him. He suddenly awakes in a panic, bursting out of his room, looking for his mother Frigg. He spends some time searching for her, but it takes him a while until he's finally pointed in the right direction. When he encounters his mother, he tells him the nightmares which he keeps having, and Frigg reacts to this as a warning of Ragnarok. So she prepares for it. She gathers all her materials and starts performing a potion which will make her dear son immortal, as he is beloved by everyone and her heart will not be able to handle the loss of her son. The gods hear what Frigg has done, so they all gather round one day to test out this immortality. The gods start throwing objects, such as spears, arrows and so on at our dear god Baldur, but they all just bounce right back, leaving no signs of damage on his body. But in the crowd, there was one god who was not amazed, and wanted to put on even a bigger show. Yes, it was our dear god Loki, being sly as he sneaks around, trying to listen in to other gods to see if there was any vulnerabilities at all to Baldur. It took him a while, but he managed to disguise himself as part of the crowd, and then he heard Frigg say something, that nothing is able to harm Baldur apart from mistletoe, but this plant would not be able to hurt him either way, so she was not worried. Loki had took this information, and he took part of the mistletoe plant and went over to Baldur's brother, who was throwing spears at Baldur all night, and he's blind, so he was unable to see that Loki had tied the mistletoe on the edge of his spear. The brother had reached for the spear which Loki tied the mistletoe to, and then with all his force he threw it at his beloved brother. The crowd all turned, gasped as the spear ended up impaling him. He didn't know what happened, but everyone was shocked, and you could hear the cries of Frigg in the back as she ran over and held her son as he started to fade away. Then the weather, the atmosphere, all started to change. This is the beginning of Ragnarok. Due to her son's death, Frigg's heart could not bear it, so she did not long follow. Loki then realised what he had done. He ran away from the situation, with the gods trying to seek answers, but no one had spotted him. Then a roar had broke out. Could it be? Fenrir is now unchained, seeking revenge on the gods, and with him no longer tied up, his sons Hati and Skull are now chasing after the sun and moon. The waves start to turn as a large head starts to emerge from it. Can it be? The world serpent has risen. Jormungandr is finally here, and he seeks his revenge for Thor. And finally, the sun and moon go out, as they were finally caught, engulfed by Hati and Skull. This is the beginning of Ragnarok.